Are you searching right now for a loan? Maybe you have bad credit. You're like, listen, I need a loan like yesterday. Well, I have good news for you. I have 4 lenders that I'm going to give you today that you can apply for and actually get the funds right away. First up is Creditfresh.com. Now, if you apply today before 3 o'clock, you can actually get, if you get your approval, you will actually have the money the same day. And let me tell you, it's fast funding, and I promise you, they literally approve you based on your income. And the other thing is your banking history. So this one is geared more than just your score. They're not really looking for that. But one of the things I want you to pay attention to is making sure your banking history is up to par. So making sure you have very limited NSF fees, those types of things. And the good news about that one is they report to TransUnion. Now, this one is an installment loan. So say, for instance, they, let's say, approve you for the $10,000. One of the things I love is that even though your approval may say $10,000, you always tell people when you're applying for loans, yes, when you don't have good credit, listen, I've been there twice. And if I would have listened to people, listen, I wouldn't have got to the score that I have now. So when I tell you I was on a mission, I went for those that was purpose to get me to that next level and to get me out of my situation in my emergency that I had twice. One losing my job and the other one needing emergency funds. So just go after these loans with a purpose. One of the things I love is that they literally just go by your banking history and your income. And yes, I saw everybody's emails and I reply back to everyone and your comments. I'm so grateful for you. So anytime you have a question, you can always hit me up, anytime. So listen, that's what I'm here for, to serve you. So again, creditfresh.com. So I promise you, I know somebody had emailed me about, listen, I got the income, or I think you sent me a comment. You was like, listen, I got the income, but I can't get a loan. This one is for you. So number 2 is PenFed Credit Union. Now this one, you just have to have a minimum 580 score, but the good news on this one is they go up to $50,000. I am not kidding you. Now the caveat to that is you have to have low credit increase. So if you know you got a gazillion credit increase, listen, you really want to maybe look at another one on this list, right? Now they look at everything as a whole, but those are the 2 most important things. Your DTI being under 30% and keeping those inquiries low. So a lot of time, and you don't have to be a member to apply. So when you go on the website, you can literally just scroll to personal loans and then you apply. And one of the things I love about PenFed, now I'm joking when I say this, but sometimes you know how when you apply for loans, right? It seems like they be wanting your blood type, why you need it. Listen, I understand. I'm being facetious, right? But I need some emergency cash. I ain't got time to tell you what my blood type and all of that, right? But I'm saying that because one of the things I love about PenFed is literally half, if you want to do an engagement and you need the funds, listen, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to give you the information to help you in your time of need. Whether that's an emergency, whether you want to propose to someone, you want it memorable, right? For you and for that person, whether you want to do a wedding, whatever that situation is, medical bills, emergency funds, you click on exactly what you're applying for. And one of the things I love about PenFed than traditional banks, they will actually look at everything and approve you. And one of the good things, they do a soft pull. And when they do that soft pull, at that time, it will prompt you in your email that at that time you can then join once you have that pre-approval, or you can call the branch and talk to a representative as well. But it's only $5 to just open up like a minimum savings. Checking account is free. And you do not, again, need to be a customer to apply to see if you can get approved. And of course, they report to all three. And just pity, going back to the credit unions, I am one that I don't have anything against banks. I have, a few dollars in the bank. But my thing is, I absolutely love credit unions. They're community driven, is how they are funded. So one of the things I love is that you have real people looking behind the scenes to kind of help you in that decision. So sometimes they're working very hard to get that approval. So credit unions is always a very good way to go. Number 3 is possiblefinance.com. Now, this one is a purpose loan. It reports to all three. So a lot of times you can have a thin file because what they're really looking for is your job, your monthly income, and your banking activity. So I know many of you a couple people have emailed me. So I said, listen, let me get my family, when you guys contact me, let me get you some that I know you can get. So possiblefinance.com. So again, you don't have to have no credit. You can have thin file. I meant to tell you, maybe this is your first time watching me, but a thin file is literally, maybe you just haven't been in the credit world and you just don't have any credit established. So possiblefinance.com is a great one. Now they do start small because they're taking a risk on, because they don't really, make you go through all of those loops. So they will start you small. But one thing I love, and I actually think they're on YouTube too, so you can take a look at their YouTube page. They make it very easy to get a loan. So this is not a sponsor ad. You can look at Possible Finance, but I sent a lot of people over to possiblefinance.com. And number 4 is Achieve personal loan. Now this one, and I'm gonna give you one other just because of, if you don't qualify for this one, I always like to give you an alternate. But number 4 is Achieve. So the minimum score, the minimum is 620, right? But you can still get approved at 620. Now, if you have a 660, that just puts you at that 50,000, because they go from 5,000 to 50,000. So is the loan range. So they go by consistent income, low. They go by your making sure you have a clean pay history. And also they're just looking at the activity on your checking. And the alternate I wanted to give you was Green Arrow Loans. Now, this one is kind of like that first one I talked to you about, Creditfresh. You kind of borrow off of what you need. Now, Green Arrows, that is for strictly, just in my opinion, strictly for emergencies only, because of the interest is super high, but it is something that they don't really check a whole lot. You can literally get approved. But the caveat to that again is the interest is going to be super high. So make sure you apply with a purpose and that you're going to pay those loans right back off. I hope those were helpful for you. Now, if you have made it this far in the video, we family now. You might as well hit subscribe. Listen, what you're waiting for, just hit the subscribe button. But anyway, in all seriousness, I appreciate you for watching. Now, if you need funding, if you need other loans for emergencies or whatever the case may be, I'll link 2 other videos or another video for you to watch. You can meet me over there. But don't forget, let your next move be your best move. And don't forget to stay motivated, stay empowered, and I will call you later. Oh, and create a great day.